Hi everybody, welcome back, Sip City. Here we are. Look, what a beautiful night it is in Sip City right now. I don't think it matters whether or not there's clouds in the sky at night, unless you want to like look at the moon or get like this shimmy of the moon off the water in the Mississippi River. In saying that, it is now broken into morning, early morning, and look, the lights are still on at Big Ben. They're still on at the Dutch windmill, which is still making, wow, look at that, 36,320 a day. Big Ben, 48,360 a day. And Selena Carlson just came from Big Ben at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's how popular it is. What about the Eiffel Tower? Whoa, look at that, 59,976 big ones yesterday. Great. So, tourism seems to be doing quite well in Sip City. Okay, we managed to pony up the dough that we needed for the Space Center last episode, and we're still waiting for it to come through. We've got like some approval process going through. Now, one thing I did not realize is that it's going to take like a millennia to get all of the resources together for the Space Center. This is a series that I've loved doing. Tremendously, actually. It's been great. It's been a great game, despite all the issues with its launch and some of the ongoing bugs and stuff like that. However, I do not want to stretch this series out past, say, like 50 episodes or even maybe less than that. So I think for now, let's say that there's probably a couple of episodes left in the Sip City series. A more sensible goal, I think, to wrap up the series with would be to just sort out Sip City. So sort out what we started with. We started with Sip City. We built it up. We made a lot of industry. We changed our mind about all the industry and tried to make it into like a tourist haven. San Francisco has the edge. Wow, look at that in the background. I mean, look, the skyline of San Francisco is fantastic. And the sun has just risen very quickly now that it's 6 a.m. We want to get Sip City looking a little bit more like San Francisco, if not better. So let's spend the last couple of episodes of this series sorting out Sip City. I will go back into full hurricane mode. We'll get rid of all this low wealth area and replan it. We'll get a whole bunch of awesome like high rises and skyscrapers and everything. We'll probably get rid of the Pro Stadium since we can't seem to pack it out anyways, and maybe replace it again with the Expo Center or whatever. And then we can just wrap up there. There's other games to play. I mean, 50 episodes in a series is quite a lot already. And with Skyrim being like a longer running series and maybe a little bit less samey with all the different quests and shenanigans that we can get up to with Uthgard and stuff like that, it seems like a good idea to wrap this one up in a couple of episodes' time and move on to something else. There's a lot of other great games out there that I want to play. I have a big list. I don't know if I've told you guys about the list, but there is quite a massive list. All sorts of different stuff to play, so great. All right, let's get to it then. We're gonna get on to sorting out this city. We've got a full airport. My God, there's one tourist waiting to depart. Apparently, we had 160 arrivals yesterday. That's fine. We've got our little solar power plant down here. We're gonna probably need a better police station. Let's go into cheetah mode so that we can make the big ones. We've got 138,440 bucks in the bank. We want more than that because we're gonna want to get all sorts of stuff torn down, replanned, and everything. What do we need here? It looks like we've got regional demand for just about everything. And we have local demand for low wealth commercial, which will hopefully diminish once we start tearing down a lot of the low wealth residential, and high wealth commercial, which will hopefully stay so that we can have a nice commercial district, possibly in the center here. And maybe once we get rid of the Pro Stadium, actually, Pro Stadium for now is costing us 700 bucks an hour. So Pencil Dick, if you don't mind stepping in and turning off the Pro Stadium. We're not actually using it at the moment. We have no Bon Jovi concerts scheduled, and the stadium is too big. I mean, everybody that goes to see Bon Jovi wants to have a very personal experience with Bon Jovi. The stadium is too big, preventing people from having that personal experience with Bon Jovi, especially with the hot licks and some of the pelvic thrusts. So I think we're going to knock this sucker down. We'll get old Paint Sniffer in here with Killdozer to knock down the Pro Stadium. And we'll build an expo center later on, and we'll use some of this space for a nice big commercial district in and amongst all these awesome landmarks that we have. Great. Okay. I mean, as it turns out, the Pro Stadium is a bit of a shitter on the old land value anyway, so fine. We're going to bulldoze the Pro Stadium. I'll do it! Oh my god, there it goes. Okay. Great. 5,980. Oh, no, it's just changing. Let's say close to 6,000. Well, just above now. 6,000 big ones an hour, which is very, very good. Okay, great. Let's go into somewhat hurricane mode and see what we can do. Let's get rid of some of this. I mean, the actual road planning in this area is not the best either. So let's just get rid of all of it. We'll get rid of most of these roads here. We can maybe leave that big streetcar avenue. Oh my god, look at that. Well, we'll definitely get rid of most of the homeless people in this area of town anyway. Large field with parking. That's the one that is actually home to just about 1 million homeless people in this city, so fine. I'll do it! Our population is taking a massive hit. Our money per hour does not seem to be. All the homeless people have now decided to live on this avenue. Rightly or wrongly, that is what they've decided to do, and now actually it looks like they're making some sort of traverse across the city, heading to God knows where. Maybe they just want to go do some squatting in this abandoned building here, which is complaining about too much garbage. Not for long, suckers. We're going to be collecting all that garbage. Just you wait. Okay, fine. The rest of this neighborhood will also need to go, and we'll replan it as well. We'll try to make better use of the space. So fine, here we go, you suckers. Get out of Sip City. There's no room for you here anymore. We're making this a beautiful city, and we don't want you here. I know it's harsh, but Sipsville is right next door, and you can go live there if you want to live in a big slum. Fine. We're sending sewage to Sipsville still, apparently, which is very good. We're also knocking down every goddamn neighborhood in this part of the city, which is also good. Look at this; they're all gone. Great. Is there some zoning along these avenues? There seems to be. There shouldn't be, but there is. So we'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of all this zoning. Look at this. We've got like some random-ass house in the middle of nowhere here that nobody can get to. They have to like go across this whole field just to get to it. Too many deaths, apparently. That'll be my fault. Okay, so we've taken a massive hit on the old hourly income. Look at that. We're dropping into the hole very quickly. We're going to have to make that back fairly quickly. Let's go into turtle speed so that we don't lose money at an alarming rate. And then we can rebuild this neighborhood and plan it out a lot better. We should have some sort of road, I think, to separate City Hall from the rest of it, too. Let's try to get some sort of road off the back here. Now, I would like to have residential stretch back and connect here, but not actually be on the avenue. I want the back of the residential to hit the avenue. So we're going to have to place this street. We might have to do a little bit of dicking around here to get it to fit properly. I think, is that enough? How much room do they need? Generally, maybe a little bit more than that. I mean, that's quite big. What's that? Like maybe it's quite hard to tell, actually. I don't know if the do the grids actually work? Because look at that. I mean, you wouldn't want to build something there. Look at that grid line. It's like all wrong. Maybe it's because I've placed this road here. Let's try to figure it out. Okay, fine. We're going to get rid of this road then and see if it gives us better grid lines. No. Okay, that's way too much space. There's going to be like a big gap, and I don't want a gap. Let's go with that and see if that does it. Am I using straight lines? Yes. Okay, I'm using straight roads. So now if I put some residential here, I think that's about right. I think we'll probably get some... Yeah, I think that's about right. That looks about right. What's that like? Yeah, look. That's like the maximum. That would actually go up against the road. Okay, fine. We'll stick with that, and then we'll follow the grid lines from that. So we'll have this road come out here. To here, and we'll have like a nice little curve up here, which might be nice. Look at this. We're going to have an arced road that goes up like this, because we want to separate City Hall from the rest of the grid here. So let's do this, something like that. Go back to straight roads. Have a straight road that comes up here and connects to this grid line here. And then in and amongst these, we can have, well, we don't actually want to connect to this main avenue. This is like the main avenue that's like the regional connector. So we probably want to have something along the lines of roads that go close to the avenue, but don't actually quite connect to it. And these grid lines are, I think, going to cause some problems because that's not quite straight. Can we do this? Just about... God, it's very finicky sometimes. We'll get there eventually. Fine. Is it... The guides are on and everything as well. Oh, that works out a little bit better. Okay, fine. So we can have a straight line here with some residential facing this way, which means that we should be able to get a couple of more little spikes out this way too. And then the road connecting right to the... Oof. It's not quite on the grid there. That's probably my fault. I probably could have brought it out a little bit more, but we might be okay with that. Let's see how that fares with some... Oh, look at that. It's not a bad fit, actually. Okay, great. We get a couple of residential in there and in there as well, and then we'll see if we can then connect up these roads back to the avenue. We don't want too many connections onto the avenue, and looks like there's a streetcar stop right in the way there. God damn it. That's fine. And if we get rid of this streetcar stop, this one should be fine too. So let's do it. I'll do it. Bye, streetcar stop. Look, it didn't even make like an exploding sound or anything. It just disappeared off the face of the planet. Is that kind of straight? It looks straight enough. Fine. And that should be straight too. And of course, there's one more streetcar stop in the way. So let's get rid of that. I'll do it. And we can just replace these after. Look, I'll do it. And this one too. I'll do it. Fine. Gone. Perfect. We can now get this stuff connected up and straight-ish, hopefully. That looks like it's straighter than the last time I tried. Where do we want this? We want it like this, I guess. Or is that not quite? This might be a bit of a mess, but we'll see. Let's get this avenue. This is a high-density streetcar avenue. We want it to stretch right to the back here. And then we want another road that can come down... say like around here-ish. I think here-ish is good. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. That'll work. That is a little bit better use of space as well, which means that we can connect this like that, and we can have some more residential in here. Perfecto. Great. We're going to have residential. We're going to have more residential. And we're going to have a bit of commercial in there, probably, and some residential facing this road. And then some residential facing this road, and then maybe some parks and stuff in this like little curvy bit. Okay, great. We definitely need some commercial, so let's put it in the middle here, along with the rest of this residential. Great. And then we want to think about some parks. Now, we want this area to be kind of like high wealth-ish, I suppose. So let's get some more residential in there. And then let's think about getting a park on the corner. And hopefully it'll like fill the corner. That would be nice. So fine, let's go for a plaza, I guess. Do we want a Plum Bob Park? I think it's going to be a bit big. I think the old Plum Bob Park is going to be a bit big. Unless we just like stick it there. Or we could stick it here. This Plum Bob Park could go here and then sort of radiate goodness out to the rest of the neighborhood. That might be worth doing. Ooh, look at this Plum Bob Park. Holy shit, look at the size of it. It's going to cost us 4,800 to place, and it's going to cost us 480 an hour to maintain, which is not actually a problem. Fine, let's do it. We're going to place it right here. Plum Bob Park. What's that done for the land value? Not much, really. I guess because nothing is actually built in this area now. Okay, fine. Let's go back onto Cheetah then. Now that we're back in the green. I don't know how we just jump back into the green like that. It must be something to do with the tourism, but that's fine. Look at our population, 46,000. It'll be nice to get Sip City all sorted out and looking nice, though. It does need to look nice. We'll start with this area, make best use of the space. Son of a bitch. Oh, God. Like the worst timing. What? There's a UFO somewhere in the city. God damn it. Where is it? Can we send the... Oh my god. Oh shit, look at this. It's like trying to like steal all of our trees and stuff. What's it doing out here? Well, luckily it's not actually in the city. I mean, that would have been a real disaster. Oh shit, there's one in the city. Oh no, it's abducting people. No, the burns. Oh, Montgomery Burns has been kidnapped from his middle-class house. I can't believe it. And some arsonists have moved in as well. Oh, God. What's happening? Well, no, shit. What are these people? It's them little green men. Oh, look, these people are, like, really scared for their lives. They might have to go to the Home Run Hotel. What a name. God damn it, the Home Run Hotel. Are we, oh, yeah, okay. Did we survive that, then? Kinda? Oh, shit, we got the Mayor's Mansion upgrade. Oh, fantastic. Okay, fine. Looks like we're back in the green, then, with the old approval rating. Look at this, 72% approval rating, and climbing as well. Great. Does that mean that we can actually do something here? Oh, finally. Pakaw! We can place the eagle statue. Fantastic. Oh, great. Things are already looking up in Sip City now. That's fantastic. Okay, great. So we go back into cheetah speed then, now that that crisis has been averted. We're back in the hole. It almost looks like we're dipping into the hole at the start of the day, and then the tourism is then picking up again. And that's because we got rid of almost 100,000 people by destroying this entire neighborhood. But once it's totally rebuilt, we should be fine. We should be doing good again, tax-wise. So that'll be good. Okay, great. Let's also get another park down in this part here. Oh, look at this. We can like put it on the side like this. Is it worth doing that? Or is it worth doing this so that we can add more to it? Let's do something like this. Look at this. We're going to add this little medium sculpture garden here. And all these people are just going to go absolutely apeshit because everybody loves a sculpture garden. Okay, here they come. Here come all the Uncle Phils. They're piling in now. Small sculpture garden alongside it. Without knocking down that mansion that's being built, we got a simple walkway and a double walkway. Now, we don't really want to stretch this out because we want these to be able to expand back. So, ideally, we just want something very small that'll fit on, and it doesn't look like it will, so that's fine. We'll just leave it. We might be able to build something in there, maybe. But actually, it looks like that's had a nice effect on the area. Holy shit, look at that. That's great. It's alright, actually, if there's a bit of medium and a bit of high wealth. We don't need it to be all high wealth. A little bit of medium wealth is fine. And it looks like this is all stretched out to medium now. Has it? Except for these guys. Okay, we might need something over on this side. Great. Okay, that's coming along nicely then. It looks like we can get high rises fitting into these squares perfectly as well. Look, there's no space at the back, which is very nice. These will eventually become higher density as well and hopefully occupy all of this space. Great. That's perfect. Do we want to have like connecting roads onto this main avenue? I don't know, actually. Maybe we could and then make ultimate use of the space. Let's do it. We might as well just do it. Traffic is just going to be a fucking hellish problem anyway, so we might as well just make it worse. That makes no sense, of course, but in my special world, it does make sense, so we're going to do it. There we go. We've connected onto... We've broken the cardinal rule of having an avenue that connects to the rest of the region by connecting high-density roads to it, but actually, it may... be better for traffic in the end, having all these connections and stuff. It may actually improve the flow. Who knows? We'll have to see. It's a bit awkward that City Hall is here, but we don't really want to. We don't really want to move it now because it's got all these upgrades. It's got like this financial center and stuff like that. So fine. We can't connect this road up to here either because of this T-junction with this other avenue. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, we could probably get rid of this and then maybe have these. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. We're going to do that. We're going to get rid of this one here. Ice these houses. Budget problems loom. Look at that. It's actually saying that we're not making nearly enough money, and it's becoming a huge problem. And of course, now we're back into the green big time, which is nice. Okay, great. Let's shove a residential there, and we should be able to shove a residential here. I hope it doesn't actually build onto the avenue. Can we actually build a residential here too? I guess we can. It seems to be letting us, so that's fine. Great, okay. This area of town is shaping up nicely then. Look at that. We've got some like really fantastic high-rises built already. Packing them in. We're back up to 48,512 population, which is very good. While that's all building up, then we can think about expanding. Now, we want to keep these high-density streetcar avenues extended out to the end here, like this, because they're good feeder avenues to get onto the main avenue. Look at this. This is all going to have to be sorted out as well. I know, like, recently I tried to sort this out, but we're going to come back through here and sort it out even better this time. It's going to be great. Perfect. Okay, let's connect up our... Look at this. Oh, this is going to be great. Look. It's already all done for us. Perfect spacing and everything. We've got like some really shitty intersections now, which shouldn't actually be too much of a problem. It's going to be a fairly good use of space, I think, for once in this city. I mean, traditionally we haven't really used space that well, but now hopefully we'll be able to. What are our demands like? We still have a lot of demand for high wealth commercial, and now we've got a lot of local demand for low wealth residential. Okay, fine. Well, we're going to place commercial and residential in here anyway. So whatever ends up being made, that should do it. Okay, great. Let's get commercial back here as well, lined up with the other. And then we can get some more residential in here, and some more residential in here. We probably want to get some bus stops and stuff put in here for the medium wealth, but not so much for the high wealth, because of course they just cruise around Sip City in their Lamborghinis, open top, of course, with arms flailing out the top of the roof, and sunglasses on, and their hair also blowing in the wind too. It's very important. It's very important that the hair is blowing in the wind as well as the arms flailing. Great. Okay, we're going to have to think about getting some parks in here too, because I don't think the land value is quite up to scratch. No, we've got some land value trickling in. Look at this area. Oh my god, look at the Eiffel Tower and the surrounding area. It's just this big circle of greatness, which is very good. We need to think about getting something in here so that some of this can go high wealth too. So let's get some parks. Do we want to add another one of these plumb bob parks? Kind of cool. Raises high wealth land value. Or should we go for a sculpture garden? This time a large urban sculpture garden. Is this going to fit in here? It kind of fits like right in the middle. We could of course have it in the middle of the commercial area and maybe have the influence stretch out a bit. Should we go for that? Let's go for that. Wow, look at that. It's very nice. Look, the desirability of the area has increased tenfold because of this park. Very good. Do we want to expand on this as well? Maybe make it a little bit nicer, like having some simple walkways alongside it? I think so. Look at this. Simple walkway. And another simple walkway. This is the best part. Holy shit, look, it connects both sides of the road. How does that look in general now? Oh, yes. Here we go. High wealth city, my god. Uncle Phil will be so proud of us. Look at the good work that we're doing here. Wow, wow, wee-wah. Holy shit. Great. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're climbing back into the green per hour once again. Looks like Big Ben is packing them in. Dutch Windmill also packing them in. And the good old Eiffel Tower packing them in. Great. We are packing in the tourists like there's no tomorrow, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. God, this neighborhood was just sorted as well, and actually there's like all these big spaces in between that we could maybe firm up a little bit. And all of this like empty space here, maybe we can actually put some trees. So that's nature and trees. We're going to drop forests all in here if it'll let us. Is it going to let us? A little bit. Fine. That's going to look nice. Look at that. Some nice random ass forests like right in the middle of the city. Great. It's like the green belt. We've got a green belt in Sip City, which is very nice. Look at listen to the birds tweeting and chirping and stuff. Meanwhile, I'm blowing through like tons of money by like repeatedly clicking on something that costs us $50 a go. Not bad. Okay, great. So, with these areas being like high wealth and like somewhat sorted out now, don't know if we actually need bus stops. And in fact, I think bus stops and streetcar stops are going to bring down some of the land value or have some sort of negative influence on the land value. So maybe we can leave that for now. I don't think people are complaining too much about, oh shit, look at that. Buses, 13-minute average wait. My god, we got on top of that, big time. Streetcars, 7 minutes average wait. Very good. I mean, it does help that we only have 59,000 people in the city now, so obviously that's all going to go up the more people we start to get. Trains, we got rid of the train station last episode. Boats, 81-minute average wait. I mean, to be fair, with boats, you are going to wait a little bit, but that's fine. And planes, no idea. We've got municipal airport here, and it doesn't seem to tell us what the average wait time is. However, we have capacity for 600 passengers per day. It seems very low, doesn't it? I mean, that's what, like two jumbos full of people, pretty much? Unless you're talking about that really big airplane that can hold like 600 people in one go. I mean, we got 4 runways. That should pretty much accommodate one of those. The A380s? No? Yeah, just me? Fine. Oh shit, look at this one. Holy crap. Wow. It's a vacant business, but of course I think Sipsco Games is going to move into that. The multi-million-dollar video game company headed up by CEO Ron Johnson, who's actually just like a head in a jar now because he's so old and decrepit and had to be like transplanted into a jar. Great. Good job, Ron. You finally did it. Look, you got the coolest building ever. The 2 Seasons, which is now closed and needs workers. Okay, great. Demand is still there. We haven't even dented the demand. We can probably work on this next part of the plan, which is here. There's going to be some like clever use of this area, hopefully, but I mean, it is me that we're talking about, so it's not likely. We'll just have to see. This can stretch out as far as it needs to, pretty much, and it's going like up a hill, which is kind of awkward. Look at that. It's like just like a jump into nothing now. If you're speeding down this road, be very careful, because you'll do a jump over the railway track and just land in this field, and your car will explode and kill everybody inside it, and it's just not the best, really. Fine. What's that? Is that a tunnel? That is a tunnel, indeed. Okay, great. I don't know what we're going to do with this area down here, but at least we can get a whole bunch of residential and stuff along here, as we've been doing, like this. We can get some more residential along here too. Here as well, we'll get another line of commercial because we've got the demand for it, and this area will also be some sort of high wealth area, and it should work out okay. Perfect. Oh shit! Look at this. This mountain is preventing us from actually building any more houses in there. What's the land value like in this area? Oh shit! Oh look, it's going all crazy with the old zoning. Look at there's like all these like black lines everywhere. Okay, fine. That looks a bit better. Oh, look at this. This should all be medium wealth. So, like, if we get some sort of like awesome sort of what can we put? Look at this formal. A small fountain park, or we can get one of these big ass amphitheaters. What's this? A reflecting pool park. Shit. Let's get this reflecting pool park built right here, where these big buildings aren't being built. Whammo! Whoa, yes! Great. Not bad. Some of these may become high wealth. Most of them will be medium wealth, which is not bad. Let's get another one of those. Another large fountain park right across the street from the other one. Look at this. This is going to be great. We're going to stick it right here, I think. Yep. And look at that. Suddenly, the land value of the area skyrockets and everybody's super happy. Most of all, Uncle Phil. Great. Okay, well, I think that's better use of space than what was previously there, so that's great. Let's wrap up there. It's been a fairly productive episode for once, actually. Holy shit. I don't know if we've had the approval yet for the Space Center. We can go over and check next episode. Next episode, we'll spend some more time in Sip City sorting it out, making it look nice. Hopefully the density will increase and we'll just have like just a ton of skyscrapers and everything, and make Sip City look better than San Francisco. So, as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.